is an innate feeling, and I hear this, anytime I round, that, you're always a little bit more nervous when there's not a whole lot of people there to help you. And so we're trending to see how these virtual nurses are being used. We call our program Nurse Connect. And the way it works is that a nurse can just request any kind of support. That pool of nurses is located in a central location. All of those nurses have more than 5 years experience, and their experience is varied. So when a specific request comes in, we pair that request with the right person who happens to be there. So if it's somebody in an ICU, it's going to be an ICU nurse, right? If it's a med surg nurse, we have those experts on as well. And so you're first of all paired with somebody who's an expert in whatever it is that you're asking about. What we're seeing is that often they're utilized as a thought partner. I think on the day shift, there's lots of people around, and you can go find somebody and your manager's there, and you can just say, hey, what do you think of this? And we're seeing it used for that. We're seeing questions like, hey, do you know what the policy says around this? Because you're standing in the patient's room and you may not be able to go out and go figure that out. Or, hey, I'm trying to figure out this order, and it seems, these two things don't seem to make sense together. Can you help me think through what they're asking? Because there's not a physician immediately available to ask either if it's a complicated order. And we're learning that it's not just our new grads, it's our seasoned nurses. I think the hallmark of nursing is that we don't do things in isolation, and that we're always learning, and we do enforce that we are a learning organization. And we're seeing people reaching out to their peers, even when they're seasoned, to just say, hey, can you think this through with me? And we really have appreciated that. What we like about it is that we're normalizing asking for help. And that is exactly what we're seeing happening. This program continues to grow, but we're certainly seeing the greatest utilization on the night shift.